Morning, guys. This video is going to be a little different than what you're used to, if you can't tell already. We're not traveling anywhere exotic today. We're not traveling at all. We're in our backyard. So if you haven't guessed by now, we're actually putting in a pool. And we spend a lot more time at home now, so we kind of thought, why not put a pool in? It's a little humid today. It's like 71 degrees. Perfect, it's cloudy, it's not like super sunny, and we're gonna get to work. So you guys are gonna get to follow along on our journey as we do things that we're not qualified to do and see a lot of mistakes that we make along the way, but nonetheless, it'll be fun. Okay, so the first step in this process was to have this giant hole excavated. And our yard is like super not level, so that's why it's like flush with the ground right here and then like a foot deep on the other side. But we're just working on leveling the ground now, and we've got some sand that we're gonna put down to help with that. Guys, we have also established I am not good at scooping. This is a problem.
Nell seems to be confused that the sand goes in the wheelbarrow and not on the driveway.
Some people are good at a lot of things, but not everything. We've also had a bit of a wardrobe change because it is so humid. I'm sure you can probably tell by my lovely hair. And he's working hard on leveling this shiz out. And before you know it, we'll be ready for a pool. What do you think?
One thing I did online is, like, I was only figuring about an inch base. Some spots a little more than others, but I feel like I knew we only needed basically one scoop, and so I was hoping that was going to be the case, so we had to make 2 trips, and that seems to be the case. So it looks like we have coverage.
That's good.
But
and so to actually level it off, we're going to use this handy little device that I created last year. Let me show it to you. So this 2x4 piece of wood with this, I think that's called rebar, is attached. So you stand this up in the center of the pool. Wait, hold on, how's this work? Oh yeah. Okay, so this piece of rebar actually comes through the other side of this piece of wood here, and you stick this into the center of the ground where the pool would be, and then you take this string and you pull it around in the circle so that the piece of wood actually levels the sand. And then once it goes all the way around, you should have a level piece of ground. All right, so now we have to blow out the remaining sand from the truck bed. This is not our truck, by the way. Thank you, Craig, our friend, for loaning us your truck. Welcome back to part 2 of we are not qualified to do. So if you remember last time we left off, it was about a month ago, we had a horrible rainstorm that made everything look like all the work that we did just completely ran down the yard. Like the sand, everything, it just looked like a giant river. Well, apparently it wasn't as bad as it looked at the time. However, we did get smart and we did manage to wrangle up somebody that is qualified to do this stuff. Y'all remember Shorty? And it's raining, so I am safe under this umbrella here. Did you do okay?
Okay.
Apparently.
It's within an inch or so everywhere.
So how exactly are you leveling? Like,
I have a laser set up under the deck there.
oh.
If you came out in the rain, you'd be able to see it.
It's a plane laser.
So
That's pretty cool.
Laser just put out a wide.
Yeah.
Well, let me go. Let me run, and I'll grab a few bags.
What's that? Oh, that's the laser.
This is the laser, and then it has different planes, vertical and horizontal.
What? That's crazy.
And there's another one over here. So it's a 3-plane laser.
That's pretty cool. Can you get a contraption like that at just like your local home improvement store?
Yeah, they have them there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's probably not something your average homeowner is going to want to buy, because they're like, that one's like $500-600.
What? That's $500 or $600?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I guess it's really important.
Oh yeah, it's
Like if you're building houses, which is
a
what...
huge time saver.
Yeah. Thank you for a building lesson with Shorty. Been at it for about 5 minutes and the first Lowe's trip is about to commence. I think that's just like normal when you're working on home improvement stuff, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
Lucky. Are you overseeing things?
All right, guys. So here is the pool purchased yesterday. It was purchased at Target. It's a 15-foot circle pool, 48 inches tall, and it's a kit. So comes with ladder, debris cover, a ground cloth, the pump, some filters, things like that. So this was roughly $400. It was a few dollars north of $400, but yeah. So we're gonna get it out of the box here soon and see what's in the box. All right, guys, about to dig into this thing. First thing we have, installation instructions. I'm assuming very important. Pump. We had a smaller pool last year, and it also came with a pump. I'm thinking the other pump is, this looks like a bigger pump. I'm hoping it's a bigger pump, but it's a much bigger pool, so. I'm going to assume this is the ground cloth put down on the ground over the sand, and yeah, to protect the bottom.
Okay, so we're now at the point where we can actually start putting the pool together. So I think Kenny probably showed you like the parts of it and everything like that. And these are the instructions. Just like one cardboard piece makes it look really simple, and there's like something on the box that says it's only gonna take 45 minutes to put together. We'll definitely put that to the test, but we even have part of it together already, or well, Kenny has part of it together. So let's go take a look at it. That's a big, like, piece.
So they tell you, so these joint pieces are some sort of plastic, PVC, whatever. These are, the structure pieces are metal, and they tell you to have some water so you can wet them a little bit, because where they go through the liner here,
They get like stuck.
they get a little stuck. Honestly, I have a little can of WD-40. I just sprayed the end of it with WD-40 and they pretty much slid right through for the most part. The biggest
that's
issue
cool.
were like the creases from the liner being folded up in the box. So that was the biggest problem, like going through the liner. But a little WD-40, and honestly, I got to this point in about 15 minutes. So far, it's not bad. I'm sure something will go wrong, but
Hey, be positive.
I'm positive something will go wrong.
Oh my gosh.
I have more pieces. All right, so the vertical supports have little feet that go on the bottom, and they just, little plastic feet that basically just like, and maybe it's this way. No, it's this way. The feet, so, oh, there we go. The feet snap on like this, and then these slide through, but you can't see right now. There's a little, like sort of a tape around the outside that they slide through the liner, and then they basically go into the bottom of the T where everything's going together. So I hope that made any sense. I didn't do a very good job of explaining that, but
I don't really know that we know how to explain what we're doing because we don't really know what we're doing.
yeah, that's
So-
a fact. So
Are we just putting this together?
we're gonna throw some of these on and see what the hell happens. So I think
Right.
what we should do is start. Also, the plan is to set the pool up off to the side of where it's actually going, and then once it's all kind of set up, get a couple of people to walk it over and sit it like into place.
Here we go.
That's my plan.
We're gonna compete to see who can finish the most amount of these first. I'm losing, I better catch up.
I don't understand why the competitiveness.
Why not?
Because I can't do this.
Well, that's not my problem. Oh, how did you just like start winning? Lost count of who did what.
I think it was
We're
pretty
even. We have a pool, kind of. We have a structure for a pool.
Yeah, no water.
No, but we did lay the tarp down because the pool looks like it's way too big for the area that we had excavated, but the tarp fits over the area, so that makes me feel better.
Do we approve of the pool?
I just got done saying it's smart money, Kenny.
We're using the pool!
It is warm.
It's so warm! Months
You guys are talking about
work
being chilly.
Oh, I'm not chilly.
and putting it off. We're finally now able to enjoy the pool.
This is awesome. 80 some degrees. This is my ducky temperature.
Ducky temperature floating.
Good job.